What is up, everyone? Welcome to a Thursday edition of Pieces of the Past, presidential style. Number one, let's get this going. I'm going to get it shared over to our group here in a moment, and then we will have a little presidential fun on a Thursday. Get this shared to our group and get you guys all tagged. I know everyone's psyched about this. Every time we do Pieces of the Past, it sells out in an instant. So this one is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know that I've done the presidential edition yet. Get you tagged here in a moment, and then we'll go. Got the familiar faces in here today. You know, Jordan loves to get his hands on anything that's not a normal sports card. Oops. See here. I like to start off Thursday with a little variety. Apparently, Donald Trump is in this checklist. Let's keep the chat friendly, please. Chris Kirk, I don't know why I am not seeing you as able to tag on Facebook. That's weird. Okay. Try it again for you, Chris. Here. A second. I don't know why. Okay. I'll give everyone a moment to get in. You have been tagged. And then I'll explain how we are going to randomize this. It's a little different this time, so just bear with us. Give everyone 30 seconds or a minute to get in here. And then we will get it rolling, baby. Welcome to everyone joining us on some of our other platforms like X. It's been fun to kind of get our streams out there to other places. So make sure to check us out on X, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, etc. Okay, let's get this started. Here's how we're going to do this thing. Every spot has 4 random packs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up this case, and we are going to just randomly mix all the packs together. You're going to watch it so that you know that it's all good. $60 packs, 15 spots, 4 packs per spot, 15 times 4 is 60. Little Thursday math for you. Keep your brain sharp. Okay, here we go. I'm going to open these all up. We're going to put them in a random order, and then I'll randomize all our names, and we will have an order, and we will just follow that order and do 4 packs per in the order that we have the packs in, if that makes any sense. If not, it will soon enough. Now, of course, they have the packs stuck in the box. That's fun. Okay, empty box there. I'm just gonna No, there's a little bit of more of a waiting game here, so it gives everyone time to join us. It's for your patience. Really interested to see what this is gonna come up with. This is kind of cool. Not the most user-friendly box setup. And interestingly enough, it's 4 packs on one side of the box and 2 packs on the other. Not sure about that. Who's looking for a cut auto today? Cut George Washington auto? You think that's in here? Probably not. They do keep the checklist a little mysterious, so bear with me on the setup here. It's a little bit crazy. Oh, that's how I should do it. There we go. Hope everyone's having a fine week and a fine Thursday. Okay, got 3 more boxes to open up, and then we'll shuffle stuff up. Oh, 4. I can't count. That's great. And then we'll randomize, and then we will see what we got. Pieces of the Past was one of the first products that I actually witnessed opened up when I first started at Iron Lion. I'm actually going to keep this box for my own reference here. Okay. Almost there, people. Almost there. Thanks for your patience. And thanks for getting this sold out. Lickety split. Okay, last box to open. Okay. That's all our boxes. Here's all our packs. And I am just going to... They're pretty well shuffled already. It's like shuffling a deck of cards. That's like 10 decks of cards. That's way too big to shuffle. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make stacks of 8. That way it's kind of easy. Four, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. Then there will just be an extra 4 at the end. Okay. Hopefully you can see most of those. Let's see, I'll move them over just a little bit. Okay. Fact. Gotta change my mind a little bit. Those back there. Now these right here. Okay, now I can see all the packs. Here's what we'll do. We'll start in the front and then we'll go to the back, just so you guys know. And I'll just take 4 off the top of the stack here, then the bottom 4, then 4, then 4, 4, 4, 4, so on and so forth, left to right, top to bottom. And now let's randomize some names. So here we go. Robbie, it did go quick, my man. Went very quick. We got Dylan here at the top, Jose at the bottom. 4 or less on the dice. We'll roll again. It's a 7, so that's all good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dylan will stay at the top, Jose at the bottom. Here's the order we will go in. So 4 packs each in a row for each of those. Whoops, there you go. So we'll start with Dylan. We'll end with Jose. Jose will get the last 8 packs. So obviously, as we've done, we have split all these up. There's not really necessarily an order to any of these. They have been shuffled and randomized. So hopefully that is all clear. And if you have any questions, just let us know. Okay. Without further ado, let's start with Dylan. 4 packs for Dylan. Here we go. Now, these packs are not the typical. I like what I'm seeing already. Here we go. John Quincy Adams on top. There we go. Very nice. And here's our first relic, John Hancock. How about that? I don't think there's a John Hancock on the John Hancock, but a Pieces relic coming to Dylan. Very nice. Let's see what size we need here. Very nice. That's coming to Dylan Gouge. And we'll just obviously do these all 4 year packs, and then I'll show any hits. We got a Donald Trump here, and this was a presidential poster. Presidential poster Donald Trump. I'm not exactly sure how rare those are. Yeah, that's a bummer, Robbie. It goes quick when we do Pieces of the Past, man. Especially in election season. Thinking about presidents. Okay, here we go. We have a dual relic, Washington Jefferson. Okay, that's actually really cool. A Washington Jefferson dual relic, and you can kind of make out like a year maybe that's written on that left one. Okay. Alrighty, Dylan. There you go, my friend. That's pack number 3 for you. That's really, really nice there. That's cool. And number 4 for Dylan Gouge. Pardon me while I get used to these packs. A Joe Biden presidential poster. Okay, so I was right about the campaign thing. It's real. 1 Biden and 1 Trump for Dylan. Okay, so Dylan had the 2 relics here. We got the John Hancock and the Washington Jefferson duel. There you go, Dylan Gouge. We'll be getting back to you later, Dylan. Oh, no way. I did not realize the Blue Angels were here. That's awesome. Well, that feels appropriate for this break. Patriotic. Next is Mike Viner. Mike, you will get the next 4. These packs are tough cookies. Barack Obama on the presidential poster coming to Mike Viner. Martin Van Buren on this relic. A forgotten president. Martin Van Buren. There you go, Mike. I really want someone to go look up like where, where a certain thing came from. Let's see if these will fit in these top loaders. Yeah, it typically doesn't say exactly where it came from. Maybe in the rare case, it would tell you exactly what document or whatever it was from. Maybe on like the cut auto, for instance. But on most of the standard relics, it just kind of gives you a category or categories. Ooh, the MLK on the top. LBJ, Richard Nixon, and a Theodore Roosevelt poster. Very nice. Bull Moose. It's coming to Mike Viner. How about this? Pieces of the Past pop art. Martin Luther King Jr. I actually really like that card. That's pretty cool. That is coming to Mike. Nice one there for you, Mike. All right, Mike. You had the Martin Van Buren relic coming your way. Let me get this set aside and put in your box. Keep everything straight here. And then we will be moving on next to Jordan Gwinnane. Jordan's got the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we got in here for Jordan? An Andrew Jackson relic. Little red ink or something on that. That's cool. Oops, the wrong sleeve. Andrew Jackson on this relic. Very nice. Coming to Jordan. I do want to see a cut auto, man. That would be awesome. Oh, first triple relic of the day. Washington, Franklin, Jefferson. Are you kidding me? Just your friendly reminder that Benjamin Franklin was not a president. And that Washington and Jefferson were. Okay. It can be tough to keep straight, all right, but that nonetheless. Is that like the lines on the paper? Like, what is that? Or red ink lines, something traced? I'm not really exactly sure, but very cool. And there's clearly different handwriting on the left and on the right. A triple coming to Jordan. And that just makes sense because Jordan is a sucker for these. Sucker for pop culture and other breaks other than sports. And we got our next pop art. This is of John Adams. I'm going to take a wild guess that that was not from the early 1800s. But a cool card nonetheless. I don't think Andy Warhol was around back then. And here's our first Declaration of Independence portrait card. That's cool. Showing a little declaration going on. I recently went to Philly and got to experience all that stuff, and it's pretty awesome. Jordan, there's your 2. Andrew Jackson and the triple Washington, Franklin, Jefferson. We'll be back for more later. Yeah, going to Philly and seeing where the documents were actually written and everything is pretty awesome. Okay, next up, Aiden. Here we go. We got a John Quincy Adams relic, and that is one of the cooler ones I've seen because I believe that's a stamp right there. There we go. Look at the intricacy on that. You have to actually see the card up close to see it, but that is a really cool relic. I wish I knew what that was from. John Quincy Adams. Pretty awesome there. Not a bad start. Looks like a stamp. I don't think it's a seal. Yeah, I saw the bell. The bell's inside, protected, kind of like away in its own little museum area. Being in the room though, where they actually wrote the dang thing, that's pretty cool. You get to stand right there. Or W. There we go. And Barack Obama, little more current. Oh, here we go with the Richard Nixon relic. They could go a lot of directions with that one. Something about requests the somebody requests the something on this one. Pretty awesome. Oh yeah, they want to protect it as much as they can. Couple relics so far for Aiden. Some of the surface of these cards is kind of peeling. That's definitely a production thing. Apologize on that. Washington Adams dual relic. Okay, so 2 singles and a dual so far. Not bad. Not bad pulls. I wish I could read what some of these things said. But to be completely honest with you, I cannot really tell. Yeah, Independence Hall is really cool. Yeah, just the whole thing. Benjamin Franklin's house, you can like go. It's not there anymore, but you can go where it was. And kind of see where I think like his where his sewage used to go. And then there's a bunch of like quotes written around of like, this is what his wife said to him on this day, and all these kinds of things. And I'm like, how is there this detailed of a record of this guy's life? It's wild. All right, 4th pack for Aiden. Oh, I see something fun in there. See something fun. Well, we got Trump on top, then Biden, Alexander Hamilton, and how about an O Velocity Eleanor Roosevelt gold Number to 10. There we go, baby. Eleanor Roosevelt, gold to 10 on the oval card. Okay, you never know what they're going to do with Pieces of the Past. I like the name of it, Ovalocity. We can work with that. That's cool. Let me see about getting that bad boy magged up. Pieces of the Past has numbered to 10 too. You never know. You never know. That's cool. It's going to look fresh in a mag too. Very interesting. I think this is a... They did a little interesting thing I'll show you guys in a second. Looks like what they did was the party's logo and then the number of the president on top, I want to say. So FDR, if he was president number 32, it's just my guess. That is coming to Aiden. Just had to display it and now put it away so we can make sure it gets to the right person. Okay. Little recap there for Aiden. We had the Washington Adams duel, Richard Nixon relic, and John Quincy Adams, as well as the Eleanor Roosevelt Ovalocity number to 10. Some heat up in here. We're turning up the temperature on this Thursday with that. So get ready, whoever's next. Here we go. We got Jose up next. Jose, let me grab your 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on top. I'll just say I like the feel of this one, Jose. Got another relic. This time it's John Hancock again. I really want to see a John Hancock on a John Hancock. I think that would just be... That would about make this break, I would say. Very nice. Pack number 2 for Jose. Got a Donald Trump portrait card here. And a pop art Teddy Roosevelt. Never thought I'd say that phrase in my life, but here we are. Kind of dig the pop art ones. And a Benjamin Harrison on the presidential posters. A forgotten prez. Benjamin Harrison. That's what he looked like in case you weren't aware. Very nice. Okay, Jose. John Hancock on that one, as well as a variety of inserts. But we'll be back for more for you later. Next up, we will have Tyler. Tyler, these are yours, my friend. There's Trump and Biden and Hamilton. Bush Obama, John Hancock. John Hancock heavily featured in this. Ooh, look at this. Nixon. There's like a form. It's a piece of a form of some sort. Coming to Tyler. That's interesting. It says Mrs. and Miss and then City. Those are the words I can read out on it. Or make out, excuse me. Alrighty. 2 more for Tyler. And then he'll be back for more later. Pack's gonna be a little tricky. So thanks for your patience. Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter. There we go. And Abe Lincoln, but the Reagan pop art. Okay, now we're moving. That one coming to Tyler. Last pack for you this time around, Tyler. Something cool back there. It's a John Quincy Adams portraits. John Quincy Adams portraits, very nice. Okay, Tyler, you had the Nixon relic this time around with a piece of a form of some sort on there. And then we will get back to you in a bit. After Tyler's going to be Jordan Gwinnane once again. Let me just make sure I notate which this is. Okay. Jordan, these are your 4. Rutherford B. Hayes and the Franklin D. Roosevelt presidential poster. That's cool. Obama. There we had it. Modern pack there. There does seem to be kind of an era distinction in the packs. There's some randomization, but also some kind of like by era groupings. Reagan. Yeah, there we go. Reagan, Bush, Clinton. And then, ooh-wee. How about a triple relic? Adams, Hamilton, and Hancock. That Hamilton one is cool. That's some thick ink there. And then you can see even the creasing in the Adams relic. That's really cool. Not bad, Jordan. There you go, my friend. Another triple for you. Very nice. And the last one for you. LBJ, Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter. So we got that Adams, Hamilton, Hancock triple relic. That is all coming to you, Jordan Gwinnane. We are back to Aiden with our next 4. Going 4 off the top there. Obama, Hancock, Trump, and a presidential portrait of Abraham Lincoln. All righty then. Portraits are cool. Tyler Fillmore, Pierce, and a pop art Teddy Roosevelt. That's kind of an era we hadn't broken into yet. Zachary Tyler. If that's on anyone's list of like the first 15 presidents they can name, then I'm very impressed. James K. Polk, anyone? Donald Trump, Biden, Hamilton, and here is a Andrew Johnson relic. You can really read clearly on that one. That one's cool. Declared something of the something. Continuity maybe on the top, I think that says. You got to go find what that's from. That one's coming to Aiden. Andrew Johnson. Benjamin Franklin, James Madison, James Monroe. And a James Buchanan relic with some really antiquated pen, I should say, ink and quill writing here. Super cool. Coming to Aiden. So not bad for you second time around, Aiden. There's the James Buchanan relic as well as the Andrew Johnson. Very nice. Justin Courtlever, next one is you, my friend. Here's your 4. Then we're back to Chris, or Chris for the first time, then back to Dylan, back to Tyler, Jeff, and 2 for Jose to close it. Oh, an Obama relic next. And this one is, yeah, that's recent. It's an invitation of some sort, it appears. Something to do with an architect as well. You just never know. What could it be? That one's coming to Justin. Garfield, Chester. We got an official Pieces of the Past error card here coming to you, Justin. It says Chester A. Garfield on the front and Chester A. Arthur on the back. I was going to say, I do not recall a Chester Garfield. Grover Cleveland and Benjamin Harrison. You got an interesting era there. William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, and a triple relic of Washington, Franklin, and Jefferson. That one is so cool. I love being able to see even the like ridge in the folding of the paper. Like that's a legit real old document right there. That one is coming to you, Justin. There you go, buddy. Okay, last pack for Justin. John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren. What have we here? I believe a Dwight D. Eisenhower gold portrait numbered to 10. Yeah, Justin. That one's clean, baby. The gold portrait. All righty. I like it. Gold portrait, and it's a bookend number 1 of 10. Coming to Justin. It's going to get the old mag treatment. Here we go, buddy. Dwight D. Eisenhower Ike on the gold, numbered 1 of 10. There it is. Okay, little recap for Justin. Got the triple relic, Washington, Franklin, Jefferson, the Barack Obama relic, and the Dwight D. Eisenhower gold, numbered 1 of 10. Not bad for you, my friend. Let me write your name down real quick. get this in your box, and then we will get these on their way to you shortly. After Justin, it's Chris Kirk. Chris, there's your 4. I'll see something interesting back here. Oh my goodness. Martin Luther King Jr. relic. I don't know what that is, but that is really cool. And this one's got like an orange hue to it, as well as the color match there in the background. That's nasty. There you go, Chris Kirk. Man, I really wish I could make out exactly what that document is. You might be able to figure it out. That's a nice looking card right there. MLK. I wonder what their reasoning for MLK being in the presidential edition is. And a George Washington portrait when he was General George. That's actually super cool right there. The variety from Pieces of the Past displayed here in Chris Kirk's 4 random packs. From MLK to George Washington portrait, you just never know. John Quincy Adams, Jackson Van Buren, and a Teddy poster. I think, Chris, you're kind of getting the most variety in 4 random packs that we've seen. Definitely some variation here. And we got Ben Franklin, James Madison, James Monroe, and the Donald Trump relic. And this one says America and President of the United States, I'm guessing. So you can actually read what that one says. Don't know what it's from. From George Washington to MLK to Donald Trump. There you go, Chris Kirk. You got the variety, my friend. Okay, after Chris, we're moving on to Dylan Gouge. Back to Dills for these 4. Let's see something crazy. We want a cut auto, baby. James Garfield, Chester Garfield, so they did error that card. Grover Cleveland, and a Washington Adams dual relic here. Oh, those are just cool, man. Those are really cool. It would be definitely a notch up if we could tell what document it was from. But the mystery of it, too, is kind of cool. JFK. MLK, LBJ, and Nixon. That was the initials pack. MLK, LBJ, Nixon, and here is a Thomas Jefferson pop art. Coming to you, Deals. Last one for you here. Harry Truman, Ike, JFK, and the Dwight D. Eisenhower portrait. Those are all coming to you, Dills, including this dual relic of Washington and Adams. Putting those in your box now. And then we will be on to Tyler once again. Coming down the home stretch. Tyler, there you go. There's your 4, and here we go. William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, and Zachary Taylor. That's the era that's kind of blurry in everyone's mind, I think. Like, wait, there were two Harrisons. One of them only was president for a month, and then he died. Tyler, Taylor, Pierce, Polk. Keep them all straight. You can't. Hoover, FDR, Truman, and ooh, how about this? We got a Jackie Kennedy pop art. I can see that being a Moneybags card right there. Kind of a pop culture figure as well as a historical figure. That's a cool card. Coming to you, Tyler. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and the Abe Lincoln relic. Oh my goodness. You can see that it says 5th. And I want to say, it looks like lavender or something like that, but it's probably like a name. 25th. Maybe he was writing a date? I don't know. All I know is that's awesome. The Honest Abe relic coming to Tyler. Very cool. And finally, last one for Tyler. Got Ike on top, JFK, MLK, and how about an Abe Lincoln again? This time it's the pop art. There you go, Tyler. These are all coming to you, including this sweet Abe Lincoln relic. Putting those in your box. And then we will be on to Jeff. Jeffrey Klein. And then Jose is our closer. William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, and here's an Obama relic, and look at that. National Gallery of Art East Wing. This is a map. You could probably figure out what that is from. Some kind of DC map there on that Obama card. Actually, pretty awesome. There you go, Jeff. It's one of the few documents where you can actually kind of make out what's going on. This one feels good too, Jeff. Trump on the top, Biden, Alexander Hamilton, and the LBJ typewriter document. I know that's something citizen worthy, maybe, and then looks like American is the last word. Man, you could really string those words together and see what that's from, too. That's kind of the fun of this. Go home and research your cards and what they might be from. And if you're looking to sell, if you can figure it out and have, maybe you won't have proof, but you can get a pretty dang good idea, then your value goes through the roof. LBJ Nixon, Gerald Ford, and the Abraham Lincoln portrait. That's really cool. Thinking about something. Thinking about freeing slaves. Thinking about an amazing speech. I don't know what it is. Fun fact, I used to live down the street from the Gerald Ford birth site in Omaha. Warren Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover. And here is a Calvin Coolidge relic. I can make out the word acknowledge or acknowledgement and release. That's another era of presidents that we haven't really tapped into in this break much. The Wilson, Coolidge, Herbert, Hoover. There was a bunch of alliteration presidents in a row. That's all I remember. But there you go, Jeff. 3 relics for you, man. Calvin Coolidge, LBJ, and Obama. Not bad at all. Those are coming to you, and then we will be off to our closer, Jose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, Jose. Not too late for a 1 of 1 or a cut auto. That's what I'm asking for. James K., Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, and Benjamin Franklin Doc there. Really cool. They're just going to confuse everyone who already doesn't know their history by putting Benjamin Franklin in the presidential edition. I mean, I get that he was a presidential type, but he did not serve as our president. And I think I'd be scared to know which percentage of Americans think that he was a president. You ever watch those Jimmy Kimmel things where they ask people to name presidents? It can be sad. Abe Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, and the JFK portrait. That's a cool JFK portrait. Right after the Civil War era pack. Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, and we got a JFK relic. Oh my goodness. You can straight up read. Studied something at that moment of a good heart, something wit from which, and a strength fused, something along those lines. That might have the best shot of being a document we can figure out what that's from. That's coming to Jose. And if anyone does figure him out, I really, really want you to send it to me. Let me know what you find out. I would love to hear from you and figure out what document or what piece of the past your card is from. Abe Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Grant, and a Trump presidential poster. And that brings us to 4 packs to go for Jose. Bush, Obama, Hancock, and an Obama presidential poster. Trump, Biden, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison on the presidential poster. Got a John Tyler, James K., Zachary Taylor, and how about the Meriwether Lewis pop art? That's just a random addition of Lewis and Clark just thrown in there. There you go, Jose. Okay, last pack magic. Here comes our cut auto. I hope. Not to be, it appears. John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, but an interesting one to end it. Abigail Adams on the pop art. Those all coming to Jose, including a really, really cool JFK relic that you can actually pretty much make out a lot of the words. Probably put the pieces together there, and a Benjamin Franklin relic for Jose. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us in this Pieces of the Past break. We'll see you guys in the next one that is sold out.